What's going on, guys? Jay West, and I'm back with another review. And this time, Super 7 Donatello. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I haven't done a Super 7 review yet, so let's pop this guy open. I know there's a lot of packaging to get through, so yeah, bear with me on that. So the brown shipper. Then we got plastic. Cut that bad boy right there. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Then we got the back of the box. It says Turtles. Front of the box with Donatello's logo on there. And this, I guess that's a sewer lid. And then Donatello. So now all 4 turtles are in the house. So that, oh man, I was waiting on this one. Yes. Oh, I can't wait. Let's get them open. Let's get them open. Donatello, the turtle's crazy genius. Donatello is the best idea turtle you'll ever find. Excuse me. He's the brains of the group and the designer of the turtle vehicles. Rather than use his bow or brawn, Donatello would prefer inventing some device or clever apparatus to foil the foe. Still, Donnie's one powerful reptile with his staff, which enables him to parry, vault, and crush. Even Donnie gets turtle-sized pleasure in stomping the foot. So there's that. Oh man, I forgot to mention, there's so much turtle news this week. I got lost in the scramble. The foot Mauser packs. Oh man, like those are crazy. I haven't ordered mine yet. I'm gonna wait because I was unsure whether I wanted to get like 2 or 3. So like with 3, I'll probably have like a good amount of foot. Not foot. Mausers. So I think that 3 is a good amount. So I might do that. Probably closer to the 4th. I'm not like in a rush to do it because it's a pre-order. So, but that was a surprise. And then they're releasing Ultimate Foot, but I already have enough of those guys. So I'm good on that. But yo, they're killing it right now. They are killing it right now. We're still waiting on that turtle van, but there's probably a reason why they haven't shown anything about the van yet. They probably have it done. That with all the stuff that they're cranking out and showing us, they probably have that van done. It's just that there's probably some kind of stipulation where they can't show it at the same time as Super 7s. So whatever though. I can't be worried about the van right now with all this other stuff coming out, man. It's too much. It's too much right now. Slow down. Like I love it, but it's a lot. It's a lot. All right, so let's get this out of the way first. Old school weapons rack. So you got the bows on there, and then you got the other weapons and ninja stars and whatnot, and these things. I know. Does anybody ever use these weapons? Anybody? I never used these weapons. It was either you take the bow off, you take the other weapons off, you toss them in the bin, and then that's it. That's all you need. Because we never saw them use other weapons in the shows. So it's like, why even bother? I think in the 2000 cartoon or 2012, they did use like shuriken and stuff and other weapons besides their normal weapons. But 80s line, they never used anything but Mike used a grappling hook once, but that's a whole nother story. So let's get this guy open. Man, love talking Ninja Turtles. I can talk Ninja Turtles all day, man. All day. Packaging is much easier to navigate than Super 7. So that's fun. All right. I want to get this out of the way too. So we'll do the hands. and then I can get into like the real meat and potatoes. All right, so let's knock these hands out of here. I don't even really have to. Or, you know, maybe I will. Squeeze these bad boys out. And that was a cool thing. As a kid, I always loved how the turtles were different colors. Like in the cartoon, they were just that straight, just one color green. But then the figures, they were all different colors. And like Donnie was like brown, and then Mikey was like one shade of green, and Raph was a little bit lighter. And then Leo had his green. And I always dug that, man. I always thought that was really cool. And I loved how they did that for the 2K cartoon. I talk about that cartoon a lot because that cartoon was fantastic. And I love some of the changes that they made with that cartoon as well. Except Splinter. I didn't really like Splinter's design. The 80s design is just, you know, that's probably my favorite. But Shredder, he looks so badass though. Why are these fists impossible to get out? Ah, there it is. All right. Come on, fists. You can get out. You know you want to. All right. I'm damaging this thing beyond repair, but that's okay. It's just plastic. It'll be fine. Okay, so Donnie comes with two fists for some fisticuffs, right? And then like these, I'm not sure what to call these. So maybe you can grip something with these, maybe not. It looks like trigger finger hands. So, but yeah, for a turtle to be, yeah, yeah. And then he comes with two, I think these are gripping hands, but they're like, let me see. I'll have to compare them to the other ones because it looks like he has two pairs of gripping hands. He's got these, and then he's got the ones he comes with. So when I take them out, we'll see what the difference is. So far, out of all my Super 7 figures, I don't know which one I like the most. But my Mikey was kind of a disappointment. Like the paint on him just feels kind of rushed. And then he had like orange like paint down his like his cheek, and then he had like some excess paint on his like bandana, and it was like on his head, and it was a mess. But everything else about him was okay. But other than that, like it's a pretty good figure, but not my favorite. And the alternate heads are pretty cool too. I don't know if I'd ever use them because I'm kind of partial to the old Playmates look. But the alternate heads is a nice touch. Very nice touch. Alright, we got Donnie out here. Okay, he feels a little bit more solid than some of my other ones that kind of have loosey goose legs. Okay. No neck. Okay. So yeah, no neck articulation. So yeah, all right. So the head's on a ball, and then you got balls at the shoulders. Then bicep swivel. Got a hinge at the elbow, hinge at the wrist, balls at the thighs, and then you got the hinge at the knee. Ooh, look at that! Look at that articulation in the foot, man. Those rockers. Woo! That is nice. And then you got the hinge. Oh, man. That is real nice. Waist articulation there is at the bottom there. You can see on the inside. Do you see that? And there's waist articulation there. Oh, man. Yeah, this is a fun one. So, oh, man. This brings me back. Oh, my God, this brings me back. This takes me back to my childhood playing with my old Playmates Turtles, man. I love it. Love it. This is like Masters of the Universe Classics all over again. This is exactly what this is. Just that feeling of nostalgia. Oh, man. And then my Donnie, they always freaking broke right there where you put the bow in. I don't know what happened, but all my Donatellos have that part just ripped off. Like all of it, yeah. I've had at least 2 of these figures, and they all ripped right there where you put the bow in. Maybe we played too rough as a kid. I don't know, but yeah. Now I'm a grown up. I know how to take care of my toys. All right. So it comes with 2 bows here. Get these accessories out of the way. 2 bows. Slice of pizza. So now I got 4 slices of pizza. So I got all 4 turtles. I don't know if Splinter came with a slice of pizza or not, but does anybody come with a pizza box? Maybe Mikey comes with a pizza. I gotta go back and look. I only have mine this way with the weapons that they come with, like the standard. Oh God. Okay. Come on. Alright. Oh, that's soft plastic. Get that head out. Alright, there we go. Alright, so Donnie here comes with 2 bows. Let's see if they have any. No, it's split apart anywhere. Okay. Slice. Pepperoni, my favorite. Well, I asked sausage and pepperoni. I like both. This thing, I have no idea what this thing is called. Made of a kind of soft plastic. You can bend that, but you know, why would you want to? Turtle com, open. Turtle com closed. And then these guys here. So these extra weapons. Raph does actually have a storage part on his back that you can actually fit this in. So I did stick that in there. I'm going to stick 1 bow in here. I love it when Donnie comes with 2 bows instead of 1. Just in case. Okay. So like I said with the hands, he comes with 2 pairs of gripping hands. This one is a little bit more closed. And this one is a little bit more open. So I'll try both. Let's see how it works out. You're going to get a tighter grip with the bow on this hand. It's short. This should have gave him a longer bow. Are bows like the size, like bigger than the person? This is a small bow. Look at that thing. It's a really small bow. I mean, I'm sure he could do it. I'm sure he could do damage with that bow because he's Donatello. But he's supposed to have some reach with it, you know. So the bow comes about up to here on him. So I'll have to go check the old figures, see how big his bow is compared to him. But they were little. And then we'll check the grip on these hands. Wow, this feels even tighter. That's crazy. This feels like an even tighter grip. And these look like the tighter hands. Okay. So you're going to get a real tight grip on here. You don't have to worry about like the bow slipping out or anything like that. Nice. Okay. Wow. You could probably slip a communicator in here. Oh yeah, look at that. You slip the communicator in the side. Man. I am in love with these figures, man. Whew. They got me hooked. So I was waiting. I was playing the waiting game at Big Bad Toy Store. Like it arrived a couple weeks ago, actually. I think like not last week, but the week before last week. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna hold out, see if Big Bad Toy Store gets the rest of the wave in, and then I'll ship everything together. No, that didn't happen. So they still haven't gotten in like Casey Jones. Who else is in that wave? Was it Muckman? Yeah, Muckman, and then somebody else is in that line. And yeah, so I'm waiting on Big Bad Toy Store to ship everything else. But I had to have them. I had to have them now. So I could put all 4 of my turtles together. And we're going to take a look at that right now. Look at that. There it is, man. So I got that old school Donatello, new school Donatello. And yeah. I should have dug out my. This is one of the re-releases that are hitting Walmarts like around now. I have my old vintage Donatello somewhere around here. I should have compared the. Actually, you know what? I did. I took some comparison pictures. I'll put them in the video afterwards, and then you can see the differences in the color between the new releases of these and the vintage ones. So there's that. There's a little bit of a difference. You could tell if you could see them up close and personal. You could tell. Intact, because this is new. Not broken. Let's see how he stands up to his bow. Even though he's got those those hunched legs, his bow is actually taller than him. I'm sure if he stood up straight and his legs weren't like bent, it would probably be around the same height. So there's that. And then just straightforward bow, just very straight. Which I don't mind that. I actually dig that. I dig the straight bow. That's probably what it was. Is there a pain in the butt to get in here? And I probably ripped it trying to get it in there. My clumsy self as a kid. And just wasn't careful and just played too rough and ripped it when I was trying to put the bow in there. But yeah, these bows actually have a little bit of a bend to them. They look more like wood, like an actual stick. They have like little grooves in them. It actually looks like a piece of wood. So that's pretty cool. And it's not just straight. It's got some bends to it. So that's pretty awesome. I believe all the old Playmates turtles had the same shell. So they have the same identical like markings on the shell, the scratches in it. And then these have their own unique shells. I believe they do. Let me see Leo here. Oh no, these are the same too. Maybe I got that mixed up. You know what? We'll find out right now. Because I got them all right here. Now, you guys have the same. You have the same. Some have a shiny. Okay, yeah, you can tell the difference too. I got this one at a collectible store. So I'm not sure what year this came out, if this is vintage or not, but you can tell it looks different. Just the paint looks different. It feels like it's a vintage one because the shell is different. It doesn't look like the other ones that came out this year. So I gotta try to find out if this is a vintage one or not. Got it for a pretty good price. But all right, yeah. So it looks like all the shells are the same, and that's what I figured. But I thought the shells on the new ones were different, but they're actually the same too. I guess it keeps in spirit with the vintage line, right? Yeah, with the shells all being the same. Okay. All right. So let's get my man Donnie here next to his counterpart. So we got those two. But that is perfect. Got those big white eyes and those grinning teeth. Oh man, it's a little bit, since this is a thicker plastic, and then this is like straight, like it's more fitted to him. Oh man, it just takes me back. Love this line, man. I love it. And there's some figures that I didn't have as a kid that just look so incredible now that I'm just like, I need that figure. I didn't have a mutagen man as a kid. And I was like, maybe I'll cherry pick this line. I'm still going to cherry pick. But I need that figure because it looks... They bring out the details in those figures that just pop. Like, you got, like, bugs crawling on all of them and stuff like that. And those details, some of those details didn't really pop in the Playmates figures because the paint deco was just the same color as, whatever it was. They didn't, paint everything. But now, with those details in this line and all that, like, crazy stuff that they had on them, just look at Rat King. Rat King is that's going to be a phenomenal figure. He has, like, spiders crawling on him. He has rats crawling on him. He's got a dead cat around his waist. I can't wait to see that figure. Oh, my God. That's going to be that's going to be my favorite because Rat King's my dude. But yeah, just some of the villains, they just had these crazy looks to them. And the details they were there, but they didn't pop because you didn't have all the colors, they weren't painted. They're gonna do some amazing things with this line. I know it. I just hope to God they don't make a Technodrome. If they make a Technodrome, you're looking at like a G. If the turtle van is $500, the Technodrome is gonna be over $1,000. So I hope they don't make that. Really hope they don't, because I'm not trying to spend $1,000 on a Technodrome or more. No, thank you. I'm good. Maybe like a half diorama or something, but no full Technodrome. I didn't have that as a kid, and I know I'd buy it. I know if they made it, I'd buy it because I'm insane. Because I'm a TMNT freak. But we all are. That's why we're here. That's why we do this, because we love Ninja Turtles. We love the stuff that they're putting out, man. All 4 Turtle Bros. Look at that. And then oh no, I'm glad they didn't kind of make these fully one-to-one with the vintage figures, because they had these weird feet where they didn't stand up like really good, and they had like the arched feet like that. I'm glad they didn't like recreate that, because it's a pain in the butt to get them to stand up. All right, got Leo, got Raph, got that vintage turtle food in Raph's hand. Leo's hand. Stand up, Raph. All right, there we go. Put my boy Donnie right there. Getting them to stand up on a shelf is just as difficult. And Mikey. Oh, come on, dude. Stand up. Just stand. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just stand up for like a second. Come on, man. That's the only problem with these old school figures, man. New school figures don't shelf dive as much as these old school figures, because they got them weird feet, man. Stand up, fool. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh man. So that's pretty much it. So got the 4 Turtle Bros together. That's a good feeling. It's a good feeling, man. So hopefully Super 7 will get their act together and get the rest of the stuff in, so I could do the reviews on KC and then Muckman. Keep forgetting who the other one is. And there's one more in this line. I just gotta remember who it is. But yeah, this is this is definitely gonna be a great line. Super 7 is cranking out mad stuff though. They're cranking out too much stuff at one time. They got like Animaniacs, Thundercats, Turtles, Silverhawks. You name it, they got it. But the thing is, they take forever to get the stuff out. They can crank out, prototypes and new lines, but it takes them forever to get it out. That's their only problem. They need to just focus on maybe 1 or 2 lines at a time, and then get some of this other stuff. But it's cool how they're bringing some of this real old school stuff. Who would have ever thought Silverhawks would get a figure line, or Animaniacs, So that's kind of cool. So that's pretty much all I got for this video. I'm going to enjoy these guys and try to find some room in my display for Donnie. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for right now. Till probably after the new year and April and KC Farmhouse Pack comes out. Or if they hit us with something else, unexpectedly, we'll see. So, you guys be good. I'll catch you on the west side, and peace.